Hello my friends, welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday for Tuesday, April 7th, 2020. This is Jennifer. It's a beautiful day today, but it's really super humid, like 73% humidity, something along those lines, so it's a little sweaty. You probably hear my neighbor's dog playing over here. There have been squirrels chittering at me. There are birds making lots of noise, but it's so beautiful and I'm so tired of being in the house that I just thought I would come outside anyway. I did get the binding on the little girl orphan block quilt, which is kind of what I think of it in my head because we have the 3 little girls here and then this block also has little girls and there are little girls on the back. I did quilt this with an all over meander. That's sort of my zen go-to. I've been doing more swirls lately, but this one is a meander, and I used leftovers from the back for the binding, which I thought was really cool. And in the back in some places it actually lined up so that the stripes are sort of continuous, but I like the stripy look that it gives the front. It's sort of a funky fun finish for this little orphan block quilt, and I definitely have more quilts to share with you guys in the next week or two. I think I've got 4 quilted. One is trimmed and ready to bind. The other 3 need to be trimmed and have the binding cut. I have 2 of my own quilt tops still to go. I still have Susan's little quilt tops, and I think I have 1 more left from Lynn. And I've been quilting up a storm. I'm really blowing through my charity batting, but that's totally okay because I will get more as needed, and if I need to use my own batting, then that's fine too. I also finished the crocheted blanket that I showed you guys last week. This is the mitered granny. It's about a 40-inch square, and I do want to show you the border on this. This is one of my favorite sort of lacy borders. It works really great on a granny square. You can see here you do a single crochet, a single chain, and a single crochet, and then the next time you go around you put 2 chains, and then the next time you go around you put 3 chains, and that's what makes the lacy. You can even make it bigger by putting more chains on that final row, but that's as much as I like to do. I like that pattern so much I went ahead and started another one. And I say pattern, it's really just a square pattern. You start with the granny square and then you do these rows, and the actual pattern, like the amount of rows that I'm doing, that's just my choice. It's very easy and it's repetitive, and it's something I can keep by the sofa, and it keeps me from stress snacking, which I can't imagine why there'd be any stress in my world, but there's a little bit going on right now, and so this is helping a lot. So I am pacing myself so I don't aggravate my repetitive stress, and so far so good. I think the cushion and the handles on the crochet hooks that I have now, I think that helps a lot. So as I mentioned before, I have been doing a lot of quilting, so I'll probably get some more quilting done in the next few days, and I'm hoping to get all of those bound up. We haven't announced anything yet, but obviously we'll not be having a Linus meeting this month, but we do have some plans in the works for collecting those blankets. And if you are a Linus volunteer, just watch the Linus email and our social media, and that should be announced in the next couple of days. And of course, I will be able to answer questions if it's confusing or whatever. It should be fine. It shouldn't be a big deal. I think it's going to be easy, and it'll allow us to collect blankets, keep everyone safe, and get those distributed where they need to go. I have actually made a couple of masks for safety purposes, but I'm not going to be showing those. I don't think I'm going to post them on my social media because I'm not making them to sell or to give away. I'm making them for my family, and that is all. I find them incredibly difficult and emotional to make. Not the actual like pattern or anything. I don't find that difficult. I find the process difficult and very stressful. Making masks so that my daughter can, go to the grocery store is a little overwhelming. So I don't think I'm going to be posting about that online just because it's not a thing that I really want to invite people to ask me to do. And also I'm really focusing my charity work on the Linus Connection right now because I'm extremely aware that we're going to have a spike of need. I mean, it's probably going to start now because of unemployment and other stressors that are happening in the world at large. That always affects children. It always trickles down to children, and there is always more need after any kind of big event, and I can't remember one that's bigger. I'm going to focus my efforts on comfort and getting as many quilts and afghans done as I can. I hope you are all doing well. I hope you're keeping well. I hope that if you are playing along with the Kingdom Hearts Quilt Along, that you stop by Fandom and Stitches tomorrow for the new installment. Don't forget, we are doing a totally free quilt along on Sewhook. There are lots of people over there sharing their quilts and their blankets. I haven't actually seen posts in a couple days, but I've also not really been on Facebook in a couple of days. And also, Linus Volunteers, we do have our Facebook group there, so you guys jump in. I've been trying to post a little bit here and there about what I'm working on, just to try to encourage people to participate, because I know that it helps me to connect with other people, and I hope that it really helps you too. So that is going to be it for me. I have some interesting cameos at the end of this one. I had a squirrel chittering at me for a good minute before I started recording, and he was about 6 to 8 feet away from my face, so I recorded him for you guys, and I hope you enjoy that. I will see you guys next week. Bye.